The art of tattooing began thousands of years ago. It has remained an interest to the masses throughout the years. A local tattoo artist has been one of those people that were hooked from day one. He explains how he got into this art form and how he has seen it change over the years.
Tattoos is something I was always very interested in. I always drew at such a young age, and being from a small town, I guess I got into homemade tattoos first, where you just use your mother's sewing needle and a bottle of Indian ink and you kind of go at it with your friends. But that passion wanted me to pursue it even farther. So when I moved to Cape Breton and I started getting local artist scene and stuff like that, and eventually went to opening my own shop. There are a lot more sterile use things nowadays. Like one time when I first got into tattooing, you used to make your own needles. I mean, needles came single, you grouped them together, you soldered them on the bars, then you sterilized them in a dry heat sterilizer. Now it all went from you have to clean stuff in ultrasonics to only autoclave sterilization. You have your wet sterilization like a cell and Sidex and stuff like that. That's probably the biggest things. I mean, most needles nowadays come all pre-made, so we don't even make them anymore. The factories are making them, coming pre-sterilized from a chemiclave, stuff like that. As for biggest changes other than that is cross-contamination is probably the biggest thing. Nowadays, between everything being thrown out, but everything is wrapped, everything is covered, everything that is touched, you know, you have to change your gloves, you have to wipe everything down. So, you know, you bag up your machines, you bag up your cords, you bag up everything.
Safety. This should be the #1 priority for the artist and the person getting the tattoo. There are various steps that the artist must do for each session. In turn, there are a lot of things that the customer should consider as well.
The first thing we do before a tattoo is try and spray everything down with a product we call a cell, and it kills hepatitis C in 30 seconds. Wipe everything down, get everything a good cleaning. Then we wrap everything in saran wrap, cover all of our counters and our chairs and stuff like that. Every needle is all single use. It's a brand new package that we buy right from the company, open in front of you. All of our tubes are all autoclaved and they're pre-packaged. And when you come into a tattoo studio, check the general overall appearance. Just see if you're comfortable with the surroundings around you. First of all, I mean, look for credentials, look for manifest degrees, inspections, look for, you know, certificates on the wall that proves that, you know, they know a little bit what about they're doing. When you do actually make it into the tattooing area, don't walk into a tattoo area where it's already set up and ready to go. Make sure that the artist opens every single thing in front of you, lays it all out, takes it all out of their drawers and whatnot, because, you know, it's so important nowadays to have sterile things. I mean, if somebody sets something up in front of you, you don't know if it was open new or not, and it takes all of 5 minutes to set up in front of a customer, so it's definitely worth it to watch that procedure.
Why do people get tattoos? There are many reasons why, and it changes for each person. It could be good, bad, or even sad.
Well, I did one today because her husband passed away, so that was in memory. The Mustang I did while you were watching this, she got it because she's always had a love for this car, and financially has not been able to get one yet maybe, and you know, she wanted to get the tattoo, so when she finds the right car or can afford it, she will buy that car also. And there's kids' names, there's girlfriends' names, there's every reason why. But I mean, with shows like Miami Ink and Inked and this program here, for instance, people sometimes get tattoos because it's trendy too, and sometimes they're the most regrettable tattoos that you can ever have because you've only gotten it because your friend got it or I've seen it on television. But the other reasons, which are more permanent, like you say, people are getting it in memory of and stuff like that, those tattoos will be loved for a lifetime, no matter how bad of a job that could have been done onto it or how old the tattoo is.
So what is the best part of being a tattoo artist?
To tell you the truth, the most thing I like about tattoos is meeting somebody new every time. Different tattoo every time, a whole new conversation with somebody new every time. I'm definitely a people person. I couldn't work into a factory where I was applying the same part to a vehicle every single day.
For more information on Wizzards Tattoo and Body Piercing, check them out on the web, www.wizzardstattoo.com. From Little Burdor, I'm Jen Maxner for Eastlink Magazine.
Better.